The topic that I chose for this research project was women's role in the American Revolution. Women played crucial and multifaceted roles in the American Revolution, contributing to the cause of independence in various ways, despite the prevailing gender norms and limitations of the 18th century. While the primary narrative of the American Revolution often highlights the actions of male political and military leaders, women's contributions were equally significant and diverse, encompassing roles as activists, spies, nurses, camp followers, propagandists, and more. Women were active participants in the pre-revolutionary period, engaging in acts of resistance against British taxation policies. Notable figures like Mercy Otis Warren and Abigail Adams penned influential writings and letters, advocating for colonial rights and changing oppressive British policies. Their correspondence helped shape public opinion and inspire political change. According to Carol Birkin, 2006, women on the home front played a crucial role in sustaining the revolutionary cause by managing households and businesses while their husbands, sons, and fathers were away fighting. Many women took on additional responsibilities and worked as shopkeepers, farmers, and artisans to support their families and contribute to the war effort. Women served as nurses and caregivers for wounded soldiers on both sides of the conflict. Their contributions in makeshift hospitals and battlefield aid stations were invaluable. Prominent among them was Clara Barton, who later founded the American Red Cross. Some women, often the wives of soldiers, accompanied the Continental Army as camp followers. According to Linda DePaul, 1981, they performed essential tasks such as cooking, washing clothes, and providing emotional support to the troops. These women faced hardships and dangers on the front lines. A lesser-known but crucial role played by women was espionage. Women like Lydia Darragh, Emily Geiger, and Anna Strong worked as spies, gathering intelligence and passing messages between patriots. Their covert activities were instrumental in gaining strategic information and aiding the American cause. Then there were women like Phyllis Wheatley, who was an enslaved woman and poet, used their literary talents to advocate for freedom and criticize British tyranny. The writings published in newspapers and pamphlets helped mobilize public support for independence. It's important to note that not all women supported the revolutionary cause. Some women were loyalists, remaining loyal to the British Crown. They, too, played roles in the conflict, often experiencing displacement, harassment, or loss of property due to their allegiance. Enslaved and free African American women made significant contributions to the revolutionary cause. Some, like Elizabeth Freeman, sought their freedom through legal challenges in Massachusetts courts, citing the language of liberty from the Revolution. Others, such as Deborah Sampson, disguised themselves as men and fought in the Continental Army. Native American women faced complex choices during the American Revolution as well, as they had to consider the potential consequences for their communities. Some Native American women provided support to the British, while others aided American patriots. Women's involvement in political and social activism did not end with the Revolution. The idea of liberty and equality planted seeds for the women's rights movement. In the early 19th century, figures like Elizabeth Cady Stanton and Susan B. Anthony would carry forward the legacy of women's participation in social and political change. In conclusion, women played diverse and essential roles in the American Revolution, contributing to the cause of independence in many ways. Their involvement in activism, economic support, caregiving, espionage, and more helped shape the course of the conflict and its ultimate outcome. While their contributions were often overlooked or downplayed in historical narratives, it is crucial to recognize and celebrate the pivotal roles women played in the fight for American independence. Their efforts laid the groundwork for future advancements in women's rights and equality in the United States.